Well, first of all, youth is everything these days. But more importantly, we feel he's got excellent man management skills. He's a very creative guy. He's a very organized guy. He's getting along well with our players. I know you all were questioning in the spring whether, how a 33-year-old manager could deal with a 31-year-old player, and I guess the answer is he can deal with him very well. So the board is happy, the fans are happy, and of course, most importantly, Mr. Abramovich is happy. He's fit in very well, but there's a really good feeling at Cabo. There's a real excitement, a buzz. The players seem happy. They're jumping around. I mean, it's just a really good feeling. I don't know that you can sort of put that in words, except everyone seems happy. In 3 or 4 years' time, we expect to have a 36-year-old manager who's been with us for 4 years. We expect to have won a couple of trophies, and preferably a big one in Europe. And of course, we hope and expect and plan to have a contented fan base, a contented board, and a contented Mr. Abramovich. We don't know necessarily that Chelsea has to move. We haven't made a decision on moving. We're just trying to be open to the options if we make a decision that it is the best thing for Chelsea Football Club. But that decision clearly has not been made. There are people that are looking for clarifications, why you didn't consider tearing down the hotel or whatever. And I try to go in some detail to everyone about how we've looked at Stamford Bridge and how it's very difficult to expand the capacity at Stamford Bridge. And even if we did expand the capacity, it's likely to be only by a few thousand. But I've also tried to explain to people that we've made no decision whatsoever. There's no conspiracy here. We've made no decision whatsoever that Chelsea's going to move, and that's the truth. We're just trying to be good business people here, and if an opportunity comes along that makes sense for Chelsea, and by that I mean the fans and the club and the players, then we want to be in a position to be able to consider it rationally. My message to the CPO shareholders is that we would like them to consider the letter that I wrote and the documents we sent them, and have a proper dialogue and ask me questions. I'm happy to clarify anything, and then vote for what they think is best for Chelsea Football Club. Our present plan, we model financial fair play in our financial discussions, every day, and we have not included any kind of increased capacity at Stamford Bridge or anywhere else as part of our modeling to comply with the UEFA regulations. We're looking more at increased sponsorship. We're looking a little bit about how we might be able to trim the wage bill. So it's more a matter of a balancing act of trying to lower our expense side a little bit and raise our revenue side a bit. You've seen the kinds of losses that we've had in the last 5 or 6 years, and they've been significant. I can't deny that. But we do believe that we have an approach and a structure that will enable us, as the financial fair play rules come in slowly, that we will be able to, over the time period allowed, comply with the financial fair play. Obviously, we don't want to.
Can you reveal to us any of those ways that you're hoping to break even?
Well, in general sense, sure. Increasing sponsorship revenues, which is why we're looking to Asia and the U.S. Trying to deal with our wage bill a bit, trying to deal with the amount of money that we spend on transfer fees. And very candidly, although you guys point out the amount we've spent on transfer fees over the last 2 transfer windows, it's really a lot less than we spent in the summer of 2003 when prices were a lot less. So I think we are making improvements over time, and we hope to continue to do so.